Hi, I'm Danielle Gallant with Guardian Realty, and today we are going to talk about the importance of keeping an eye on your HOA. So recently, there has been an HOA that was the victim of embezzlement from a previous management company and has been trying to deal with the aftermath for the last year. I happen to own a property in this community as well as manage two others. So the main water line has been leaking and a lot of water, and the city of Henderson issued a letter to the HOA about a week and a half ago saying if the HOA doesn't replace this main water line system, that they're going to turn off water to the entire community, which would pretty much render that community condemned. So the HOA doesn't have any money because it was embezzled, and people have not been paying their dues because they don't feel like they're getting any value for their money because the community is being run down. Overall, this is a very complicated and overwhelming situation to deal with. And when you have volunteers on the board who don't have any experience in property management or construction, it can be overwhelming, and I don't fault them. So over the last 2 weeks, I've been working with the city of Henderson as well as the HOA community on trying to find a solution. But today, the lesson that I want to impart on all of you is to really keep an eye on your budgets, on the utility bills, any of the P&Ls that the HOAs might send, any of those reports. Because unfortunately for this HOA, there is no recourse. That management company that embezzled is already out of business, probably has filed bankruptcy at this point, and they're really left to themselves to address this situation in terms of their water bill, and there's really no recourse for them to go recover those funds that were stolen. So as much as, most of us don't show up to the HOA meetings and we probably don't read a lot of the correspondence that we get from them, partly because our lives are busy, but partly because we're sort of stuck in Southern Nevada where most likely you just have to live in an HOA and it's something you deal with. But if you want to make sure that you protect your investment, whether you're an investor or whether you're a homeowner, I really, really suggest that you keep an eye on your HOA and their budgets and how they're spending money and their reserved accounts, and if they're keeping up on the reserve study, which does a study looking at the assets and when they need to be taken care of over a 30-year period. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. You can contact me at the information below. And I hope that this very hard lesson that this poor community is facing is something that we can all learn from. Thanks.